ART899. One word to describe this wing: speed. It is such a fast and efficient wing. Now, I've ridden a lot of fast wings, you know, towed a lot of really small surf wings, but the thing with this wing, is it is controllable at speed. So despite that speed, as the speed increases, other wings that you ride often get to this point, I call it like a lockout. The lift kind of profile changes, you kind of get stuck in a track, does different things at speed. Whereas this wing, it does what you expect at speed. Totally controllable. It's such a good wing in that sense. Now, the size of the wing, you know, it is pretty small, but don't let the numbers kind of put you off it. It pumps really well. It has heaps of glide. And the other thing, like the 999, it has a low stall speed. Makes it super user-friendly, you know, for guys that are sort of, you don't have to be a super advanced level rider. Even your more intermediate riders, this wing's fine. Whew. Now, I guess coming off the 999, which for me is still a sort of pump and cruiser wing. Something that I use on light wind downwinders, or just when it's really small and I want to catch a heap of waves, pump around. This wing's still what I use when it's small, say 1 foot and above, but then it turns. And the glide. Yeah, so for me, this wing sits kind of at that small wave performance level. We want to do as hard as turns as you can, but still only just enough to get you started. When it gets to that sort of maybe 1 or 2 foot plus, it's when you jump down on the 799. That thing's a whole nother kettle of fish. That thing is so fast. But all these ART wings, they've got heaps of early lift. So if you're into winging, they're really easy to get up despite their size. But that speed you have, the control, and then the glide. The glide gives you heaps more time to make decisions, to try when you're doing your tacks or your jives. You have so much time to do those. So if you're into the winging side, you don't need to be a high level winger to jump on these. If you're into the prone stuff, yes, probably an intermediate and up. You know, although it does have that low stall speed, it doesn't have anything like the pump and glide wings or anything like that. So we'll keep that in mind, but for me, these are the go-to. These things are so much fun. Speed, glide, still turn really well. I don't know what else you can ask for. I'm loving them. Now the one thing to note is they're quite pitch sensitive. I found the 999 just glide it. This is a little bit more pitch sensitive, but that's a good thing in turns. If you lean it over with that pitch as lifting the nose, it really hooks around in the corners or in the turns. You don't need to worry about that nose diving through the turns. So look, it's not a bad thing to start with a little bit longer fuse. I ride it with a crazy short, but getting to learn this wing, ultra short's not too bad. Even a bigger tailwing just smooths that out a bit. Then once you get used to it, use that pitch sensitivity. You know, really bank through corners, gets you up on high on the mast really quickly, which is not a bad thing. So, might take a little bit to get used to, but oh man, you'll get addicted to that glide and the good turning. It's all I want to ride.